Welcome back to another edition of Ego on Break. I'm your host, Dynamite J. Andrews.
And I'm trying to see.
And got trying to see over here. He's changed his name. He's going to try to work out a new character.
No.
So I think he's going to be John Cena's cousin, trying to see, because you can't see me.
You can't see my fat butt. Something wrong with you.
But we're going to talk a little bit about wrestling, maybe throw out some rumors and things that we've heard, and then unboxing. So
that's his idea. I'm not.
Going to try to add to the program, just see if we can't swap it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Instead of smashing each other with pies in our face, we'll unbox some things that are wrestling related.
Might be a pie.
It could be a pie. I mean, it could be a Rock special.
Yeah.
So, what kind of pie does the Rock eat?
I
Apple
ain't
pie.
touching that. You're going to give me more trouble than I usually
Apple
do.
pie. Everybody knows it's apple pie.
Sure.
So,
I'm a big fan of poontang myself.
so let me ask you this. Question on the internet. Who's under the mask?
I say it's Brooks.
You think?
Yes, I really do. If I hadn't got a good look at the face up close, and you can kind of see under the mask, it really does look like.
Well, I haven't seen the up close,
Yeah.
but I think it's, hey, let's have some fun with the internet. So I'm going to say it's like, what's the dude with no chin?
Oh, the one was after 14
Ellsworth.
year olds? Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to say it's James Ellsworth.
Ellsworth? Okay.
Yeah, that's who I think it is.
Well, shit, I'll say Batista then.
I mean, no, you already said Mr. Brooks.
Well, if you're just going to make up names, I'm just going to say
Ellsworth
Batista.
is a real person.
Yeah, but nobody hires him anymore since he got in all that trouble.
That's the reason he's under the mask.
Oh, okay, that could be true, but he had a chin under the mask.
It's either that or it's Enzo.
I'm still with Batista.
No, Enzo doesn't wear masks.
It's
when he
either
goes around the
Batista
Enzo.
or CM Punk because they're so much closely alike in body style. You know, they both have forearms,
And 4 arms, hands, 2 legs.
2 legs.
So, but this guy didn't trip getting in the ring, so it probably wasn't Batista.
You know, I still ain't watched that.
It was pretty funny. So yeah, so you think it's Mr. Brooks?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna
Or
say
Batista, I told you.
yeah, it could. I'm gonna say there's probably a better chance at being Batista than Punk, but I could be wrong. So
I mean, it had on black, so black's slimming, so it doesn't make you look like you have that much muscle.
Well, in that case, I'm saying it's Barrington Hughes.
Okay. Sounds good.
But you know, if you were seen wearing a shirt 2 days ago, it's got to be the shirt you're wearing today.
Of course.
So, I mean, I always wear my clothes 2 or 3 days in a row, you know, before I change. So I'm sure it had to be Punk. He could have been the guy Punk was taking the picture with.
Awesome.
Hey man, let me get that jersey. Let me get that hoodie. I got an idea.
I like to
later.
say, whoever did the GTS, they did it pretty decent.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just think could he have done it? Sure. Did he do it? I don't know, man. Like, I guess it's just as a big of a
the rumor
possibility.
is that he had done it before, and there was supposed to be. Now I don't know if you've heard this part, but there was supposed to be more to the last Colt Cabana, the documentary series he does, and he was actually supposed to have parts with Mr. Brooks under a hood managing people, and he took it out of the last documentary. Now that's part of a rumor too. Now, so don't take it at full 100%. I don't know.
Well, I did see Punk say, somebody had asked Punk, I would ask CM Punk to come be on my podcast, but I'm afraid that he may sue me or something. And Punk retaliated and said, I'd love to be on your podcast as long as you would, basically was saying, like, as long as you don't do what Colt Cabana did to me.
Okay.
So who knows, man? Who knows? But either way, that's the Punk stuff, and whether it's true or not, it's still a fun theory and something to talk about.
It's something got the internet buzzing.
So kudos to Silas
Speaking of
Young.
buzzing, I know you saw the Bray Wyatt thing.
It's the only thing I saw from Raw.
I saw it this morning on a highlight.
Well,
reel.
I went and looked it up specifically for the
I
reason.
did too, and it was long.
And what I'm hoping is it's Bray Wyatt's gonna end up doing this to try to fit into the
what?
to the masses.
Sesame
Like,
Street.
yeah, well, you know, Vince tried to make Stone Cold like corporate Stone Cold or whatever. I'm hoping this is what's happening with Bray Wyatt, but unfortunately, I don't think that's what it is.
Don't either.
And
Hell, I was waiting for him to put on his sweater and start singing a song and tie.
well, he already had his sweater on, so I'm hoping it goes at least gets creepier, because it does have a bit of creep to it. But
I saw people comparing it to Pee Wee's Playhouse, but to me it had like a Mr. Rogers vibe.
It's like you put both of them together.
Yeah, it really did.
And that's what I compared it to. But
well, now that you can see the vulture, can you tell it's a vulture?
Yeah, but they're still calling it a buzzard, which is like
a buzzard.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
But even the little cartoon character's a vulture, so it's like you taking a red bird and calling it a freaking parrot. You know, so it's two completely different things. But I understand they didn't want an all black bird on there, so they had to get the dinosaur on there. So
what was the doll?
It's a witch, Pappy the Witch or something. And then in the heading, there's going to be a little demented bunny as well. So I don't know if it's the same bunny that hung around with Adam Rose or not, but it very well could be.
This is what happened after he got off his meth trip from going with Adam Rose.
Or it could be. There's a video floating around where a guy was fighting a cop. The cop was trying to arrest him or whatever, and the guy started attacking the cop, and it was a female cop, and the Easter Bunny come out of nowhere and started whipping that dude's ass. So it could be that bunny.
Bad cop.
What bunny you gonna do? But that was pretty funny. So look up Easter Bunny beats up criminal, and you'll be entertained, because he was smoking that dude's head. It could be that rabbit. But yeah, no, Firefly's Funhouse is it's interesting. I think I'd be a bigger fan of it if I hadn't seen Bray Wyatt.
You know where the Firefly thing come from, right?
Yeah, it's his followers or whatever.
No.
So.
Well, that's possible too. I didn't think about that.
I mean, that's what he called them.
But the Firefly was originally in oh my God! They're just gonna make 3 from Hell. It's gonna be the third part.
Oh yeah. The Rob Zombie stuff.
Yeah, the Rob Zombie movies, but they were called the Fireflies.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure it doesn't come from there. I'm pretty sure it's probably coming from that's what he called his followers. But I could be wrong. I doubt it.
What'd you think about his weight loss and muscle gain?
Yeah, looks good.
He looked good.
Like I say, had this character came out and you've never seen Bray Wyatt before, I think I'd been like, yes, this is for me. Yeah. But the fact that we've seen Bray Wyatt, and now it's like if you took the Undertaker and instead of involving him into like this demonic dead man, you're like, the dead thing, great. Let's wrap you in toilet paper. Just have you come out walking like this.
Then you're gonna Hulk Hogan from behind.
So I mean, I think they took an awesome character. And now they could definitely sell me on the idea, depending on how the story unveiled. But I feel about as happy about this as I did as the Viking Experience. So
Strange back.
Yeah, but luckily the Viking Experience is now the Viking Raiders. So maybe the IWC will be happy.
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, I'm sure this will fix everything.
Sweet.
But hey, that's what it is. So. Watch any wrestling lately?
Yeah, a little bit here, there, and yonder.
Okay, give me some of the here and there and leave the yonder for last.
The MLW was the last thing I watched. I watched the last match with you.
Yeah, yep. I saw the last little bit. Very good. I saw the first beginning. Very good. There's a little bit in the middle that I missed.
I'm trying to think of. Is it Puma King?
Yeah, that's the match. They were coming out, and I didn't get to finish.
Puma King and
Gringo
Loco. And who do you think won?
Puma King.
Nope.
Really?
Loco won.
Wow. With a roll up?
No, actually a double underhook power bomb.
Nice.
Yeah, it was actually a decent match. I think at one point Loco did a dive to the outside, and I think Homeboy left the building.
Really?
His body was still there, and finished the match for him.
Crushed his soul.
Bro. He laid there for a little while. I'm like, and even the Cornette's like, yeah. But yeah, he was gone.
Also in this MLW, you got to see the slowest run-in save since the Sandman, except not as entertaining, as Barrington Hughes leisurely strolled to the ring to help Ace Romero.
I don't get the feeling Barrington's running anywhere unless he's on fire.
I don't think he's running in. So yeah, he come in to make the save from Contra Unit, and it wasn't much of a save. As soon as he got in the ring, they beat him up as well, because even though he is an extremely large man, he's top heavy, and if you knock him down, he can't get up. So he just lays there and dies. So, but overall, I think, it's going to be building to maybe...
What do you think about the baby fighting, AC baby fighting
The Samuel.
Yeah, Samael.
I thought it was cool. I like the fact they threw in this old finish of loading the boot.
Loading the boot and kicked him in the head. Yep.
You know, the way I understand it, you know, there's this piece of metal that's maybe in the arch of your foot, which to me would make your super kicks and stuff more deadly than a kick to the head. But hey, storytelling is there. I dug it. Like I say, I liked it up until Barrington ran out. I really wish it would have been maybe like Tom Lawler or somebody. Had Barrington came in and maybe done something, would have been awesome. But it was like, fall, get beat up. So to me, why? You know what I mean?
They could have picked somebody better, in my opinion.
But I think they're like, we're going after these super heavyweights.
I think it's going to be a 6-man tag, is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think it's going to be Barrington and AC Baby because Filthy Tom Lawler was like, I'll see you as soon as my friends get here.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping one of those friends is Frank.
Well, here's my thought process. I think it'll be those three, but I think the friends will show up to save it, and they may turn it around.
Maybe so. That could be cool.
Yeah.
So, either way, you know, it is what it is. But overall, MLW was good. There's a few parts in there I didn't agree with, didn't want to see. Wish they didn't push that part of it. But overall, it was good MLW. So, I watched some Ring of Honor. The episode maybe 2 weeks ago. They're really, really good. The main event was the Briscoes versus Jeff Cobb and Willie Mack. And the winners got a shot into the Crockett Cup. Not going to spoil it, but go out of your way to watch that match.
Okay. I was actually going to watch it today.
So it's very, very good.
Okay.
And then I watched a little bit of Impact, first couple matches. They opened the show with a match that I wasn't necessarily like, oh, this is what I would open the show with. But it was the Daisy Hit Squad versus Scarlett Boudreaux and Falabala. Falabala has lost some weight, looking really good, and he does a dive. Yeah, pretty impressive. So
you like jump off the bottom step?
Through the ropes.
Oh, okay.
He Superman dived through the ropes.
The bottom steps. So.
Scarlett sat on the ropes and lifted him up, so you know he could go through, and it was quite impressive to see the dive.
That's cool.
But overall, it was a good week in wrestling.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. He's got some pretty cool stuff they put up every once in a while.
Does he put like
yeah, different videos and all kinds of stuff.
Or just him doing this?
Just different stuff. All kinds of action figure stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, cool. Well, you watch anything else?
That's really all I watched.
Yeah.
I listened to a bunch of stuff, but not much else.
I may have said this last. I can't remember when I watched it, but sometime in the last little while, I watched a little mini bio on Big Boss Man.
Mm-hmm.
Really good, really good. So check those out. It's a company out. It's a guy out there doing a lot of them. So I'm looking forward to watching more. Also, I've got into watching mystery boxes being unboxed, and that's where I got this idea. Hey, but it's cool. I've been following like the stuff that WrestleCrate does, and so I ordered a WrestleCrate box. Should be here maybe by the time we do the next episode.
Okay.
And they did a sale where they're like, oh, we screwed up. We ordered too much merchandise for our WrestleCrates, so we're gonna make a WrestleCrate with like overflow.
Okay.
And you don't get T-shirts, but you get kind of all the other stuff that comes in the boxes. And
stuff we had left over.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna get, but you get like 5 pins, 5 autographs, 5 something extras. It was like 25 things for $50, so literally $2 a piece. So I thought, you know what, let's do that. I can always put it on the merch table, try to resell it, but I thought it'd be kind of fun. And but that's that. So if you got nothing left, our next 2 events, April 27th, which is this Saturday, we make our we'll make a road trip down to Poplarville, Mississippi, to the Lighthouse of Hope. Main event, Frankie Thomas takes on JD Jenkins for the Pride title. And then May 18th, Path to Pride 6. If JD is still champion, he would defend the title. But if he's not, Chuck McMullen has made the match with JD versus John Davis. So that match will happen whether JD wins or loses this Saturday. If JD loses, Frankie Thomas will be defending the title May 18th in Pearl.
Against John Davis?
No, not against John Davis.
Against
someone, I don't know.
Oh.
So we'll have to face that bridge. Face that bridge when we get there. But overall, it's going to be exciting few weeks coming up. So now to the unboxing. This comes to us from What's at Comic Shop. Check them out. There's kind of some of their stuff. I think it's on there. And check them out. They have a ton of stuff. Really cool people. I have opened this box, so I do know what's in it.
I have no idea.
I wanted to make sure that I got what I ordered, but I put it exactly the way it came. And I'm gonna let you open it, give your thoughts, and we will truly find out if controversy does create cash. Because nope, it's all you, brother. I want you to be surprised. Need a knife? Hey! So I will tell you that the good guys, girls, or whoever boxed this, they do care about their product, what they ship out, because it
Bruh, it's me. I ain't gonna steal it. What the hell?
I didn't. It is well packaged. As you can see, the madman, John Cena's cousin, cannot get the box open.
What the hell are you, super tape or something?
But it is well packaged. Look, got the insulation.
We have a softcore match when you get done with this.
More insulation. Got bubble wrap. The box is styrofoam lined, and then you have this great foam on top of that.
Okay, so that's it.
So as you can see, they care about their products getting to you, not being destroyed. So
more to go.
there is more to go. So give those guys a shout out. Buy from them, as they do care about you, and they super package. That does have bubble wrap inside, so they do not want what they're sending you to get damaged, obviously. But here we go, big reveal, and it is a WCW Ring Fighters Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit is a bit of a controversial figure. Let's get that in front of the tree so they can see it. It is a bit of a controversial figure. A lot of people have their mixed reviews, mixed thoughts. Some people like him, some people hate him. I understand both, as I do like him and hate him all at the same time. I try to look at it like, if Tom Cruise committed this crime, would I still watch Tom Cruise movies? I probably would, but I would not like Tom Cruise. Okay. So I do like Chris Benoit, the wrestler. I do not like Chris Benoit, the guy that murdered his family. But let us know your thoughts on it. We're gonna get the madman to give his thoughts. First off, does it look like Benoit?
Somewhat.
I didn't think it did.
I mean, not 100%. Body wise, yeah. The face is close. The hair's like, it's close, but it's not.
You guys check that out. See what you think. I don't know if you can see. He looks a bit like Chuck Norris to me.
Yeah, it is very Chuck Norris-ish. I could say that. Like the beard's too heavy. That's probably the biggest problem.
Right. I had the reason I ordered this action figure. I already have the Scott Steiner, the Bret Hart, and the Booker T. I needed this to complete the packaging, and there you go on the back. You get to see the other 3 wrestlers are in this group. So this completes my WCW Ring Fighter series, and that's mainly the reason I bought it. I will say I found a lot of places that had this that was extremely expensive. I found it at the Comic Collectibles or the Comic Shop Locator. I found it there, extremely affordable. It did have a bit of wear and tear on the packages. As you can see here, the corner's a little floppy. But overall, I mean, I was trying to see if there was a year that this was made, 1999. So this is a 20-year-old piece of cardboard and plastic. So for it to be in this good of shape.
22, technically.
Yes, I mean, I was extremely happy. Overall, it's a cool figure. It's going to complete my series. But let us know in the comments what you think of Chris Benoit. Please keep it clean if you're going to go on a rant. We do realize that, you know, the person did some very bad things, but the wrestler had some phenomenal moments that will be erased more than likely.
Yeah, the night he died, I cried for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I ain't even about to lie. He was my favorite wrestler.
Right.
And I didn't know what he did.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
when it comes
nobody
out,
did.
you just didn't know what all was going on. But I mean, hell, he influenced me a lot in getting into wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, honestly, it would have been him and Foley, which is a weird combo.
Yeah. You know, I think the triple threat he had to was it when he won the title with Triple H, and Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, at
WrestleMania.
Erased-a-Mania.
Yeah, I mean,
because it doesn't exist no more in WWE.
Right.
Archives.
I mean, probably one of the best matches ever.
Oh yeah, it's great.
You know, especially from a triple threat concept.
At Backlash, they redid the match. It's a rematch. Yeah, and he tapped out Triple H in one, and I think he tapped out Shawn in the next one.
Yeah.
So I mean, they both put him over. I mean, yes, it does tarnish what he did, but killing his family. But as far as a wrestler, there's if you study anybody for wrestling, you'd be crazy not to go watch his matches.
I agree. I mean,
if you don't know that and you go watch a Chris Benoit match, it doesn't affect the match. You know what I mean? I mean, I've never seen him in what I'd call a bad match.
Well, like I say, you have people that done bad things, but if you can separate the person from the character they play, like we know Vin Diesel isn't really Dominic Toretto from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
If he goes out and does something horrific,
I mean,
it doesn't take away from the movie that he was in.
I'm not sitting here driving my car in my leather mask and taking my friendly neighborhood duck.
Yeah, so you're not the madman when you're here.
Not 24/7. I'm mad, but it's just not a different kind.
But overall, I mean, I picked this as the first to do this simply based on the fact that I did want to have a little controversy here. Eric Bischoff says controversy creates cash.
I could see that.
And, I'm just trying to get you guys out there watching online to start, commenting more on the comments and try to get that going. We're working to build the page. We're going to try to add a few more things. On here, it's slow. It's just finding the time and finding the people available to do it. But we do want to add to the channel a little more. We're going to try to get some more promos and things like that on here. And if this catches on, maybe we can do this as a separate.
I got two things I want to bring within the next week.
Yeah, but don't tell me what they are. And you box them up, bag them up, whatever, so I can't see them. We'll unveil what the madman has found.
Well, one my mother gave me for my birthday, and she found it at a thrift shop.
Okay.
And the other, a friend at work gave.
Okay.
Gave
awesome. So we'll check that out. Get my thoughts on that, and that's all you got. Let us know if you enjoyed the mystery. Like, it's kind of.
I didn't know what it was. Honest to God, I had no idea.
Yeah, no, I knew you didn't.
No, I'm letting them know because they may think, "Oh, this is the work." No, I'm not working. I didn't have a clue.
Yeah, I did know what it was. Like I say, I bought it. I have purchased a few mystery box items that I will not know what they are, other than they are wrestling mystery boxes. So we'll both be surprised on those. But
I mean, I like the idea. It's kind of cool. I mean, we made one time between the two of us and sold it at Ego, and the guy was more than happy to give what we paid.
Right.
And I mean, I made sure he got his money's worth.
Yeah. And hey, if you want a wrestling mystery box, we may can put you something together. Just shoot us a email at prowrestlingego@yahoo.com.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot us an email. I'll definitely try to put you something together. Between the both of us, we have a lot of new and used collectibles. So, and just...
Most everything I got now I'm keeping. So,
I've got a ton of stuff. So let me know. We'll put you something together. And we can probably put you something together for any budget. But
I'm trying, like, anytime I go in, like, a thrift shop, I try to find something that's wrestling related, because you'd be surprised what you might find at a thrift shop.
Absolutely. So this has been Ego on Break. See you April 27th in Poplarville, May 18th in Pearl, Mississippi. And until next week,
watch wrestling.
Later, guys.